Hi lovely souls, my name is Samanthajamezz. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a Halloween special for you, and it's going to be channeled messages from past loved ones. Now I realize that this is a very personal type of reading, so to only have 3 piles might make it a little difficult, but as I was shuffling for them, I realized just how beautiful and universal these messages are. I am a psychic medium, so I'm very excited to show you this part of my abilities. If you have joined my live, then you know that I can do mediumship and I can talk to people's past loved ones. Now, this is not going to be as specific as I will be in my live, so if you want to join my live, definitely do so because I offer that. But this is just a little sampling of what I'm going to be transitioning towards. Tarot is just 5% of my life. I do so many other things in my spiritual practice, and I cannot wait to show them to you guys. So I'm very excited for this pick a card. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, if you are new to pick a cards, what you're going to do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I will see you all at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this, I believe this is like speckled obsidian. Some of you guys were commenting like you have a similar crystal. I'm sure I got it in like a batch of other crystals from Amazon. I don't usually get my crystals from Amazon, but when I do, I don't know what the fuck they are. Okay, let me just make sure my puppy is under control for the most part. Okay. So we're going to do things a little bit differently. This is a Halloween special, channeled messages from your past loved ones. I don't have any tarot cards in this. I only have Oracle. I'm going to pull tarot freehand so that I can channel. And yeah, so we're going to actually start with your Oracle. To start, we have a new romantic cycle begins. Expect a powerful change. Stress reduction, watermelon tourmaline. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Ready to love again, tanzanite. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. And then we got this beautiful card in conjunction with these cards. It's just such a great theme. These are like the oldest cards that I own, so I apologize for how they're kind of ripped up, but love, live your truth, and share the love that is in your soul. And light, which is like love and light. It's so gorgeous. So it's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. All right, so automatically what I'm getting here is a feminine energy. This could be a grandma, an auntie. For some of you, this could be a mother. But this is a feminine energy, and this feminine energy in particular is one of your spirit guides. They look over you pretty closely. Now, they have a very calming presence. As you can see, I am talking a lot slower than usual. Sometimes I'm like, blah, 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 all crazy. This energy is very old-fashioned as well. So I do think that this person is either just old-fashioned or conservative or older. This person is very poised and elegant and proper. She really wants you guys to open up your heart to love. Now, you guys in this pile, group number 1, might have been going through it with, if you're in a relationship, you've been going through it. If you're in a situationship, you've been going through it. If you're single and you're like, no one wants to commit, or I just keep going through the talking stage and nothing happens, you're going through it, you know? And I feel like circumstance has hardened you a little bit, and you guys have closed off your heart just a little bit. For some of you, I think that you really are open to love, but you just kind of feel like the opportunity is just not going to come, or you keep wanting to believe that it's going to come because you come to these pick of cards and it's like, your soulmate is coming, and you're like, well, fuck, where? So, and that's really funny. I cussed, and this energy was not the biggest fan of that. But, so that's why I'm getting this. She's a little old-fashioned. This is someone that took care of you, you guys. This is a caretaker. This is someone who watched you grow. I also feel like this is someone that if they were alive today, you would kind of be embarrassed to talk about your problems, like your love problems. So to kind of hear this message that they really want you to open up your heart to love, that they have been watching this go on, is very interesting. Because I feel like if this person was alive today, this is not someone that you would come to for love advice. It's quite possible, you know, I am reading for a lot of people. It's quite possible for some of you that you might, even though you know that this person's a little more conservative or proper, or there's maybe a big age gap. So it's kind of like not the same thing, like, oh, this guy DM'd me, and they're like, what is a DM? So it's just that kind of situation, but they know wherever they are right now, this is what they have learned, and this is what they are telling me to tell you. They know that love is the highest energy of all. It is the only thing that matters. Now, it's so amazing. It amazes me in my own personal journey how much our society and government and people around us, our family, our own heritage, they shove all these other principles down our throat. Work, be successful, do this, be smart, be a good person, blah, blah, blah. And it's like being a loving person, accepting love, receiving love is like not even on that list. It's like not even a thing people think about. And when you enter this spiritual practice, when you go through your awakening, for some of you, I'm hearing that you went through this dark night of the soul where you did come full circle and realize that this is the highest vibration to be in. And you're waiting for this. You're waiting for this opportunity. Basically, what this energy is saying is that this is the only thing that matters. So if they felt like they weren't as loving to you, or maybe I'm hearing affectionate, they weren't very kissy, huggy. For some of you, they were. They were your main caretaker, and they, you know, nurtured you. I feel like nurturing and being intimate is different. They're very similar, but they are different. So, for example, my parents, raised by two Scorpios, shout out to my parents, very nurturing to my soul and my spirit, but not affectionate, like no kissy, huggy type thing. So I'm kind of weird about that in my life. I've gotten better with it because I'm in a relationship, but I was like so weird about it when my girlfriends are like hugging up on me, kissing up on me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So it's two very different things. I feel like this person was very nurturing to your soul and your spirit. They took care of you. They provided for you. They cooked for you, I'm hearing. They watched over you. But I think that they weren't, you know, there was this age gap. There's something about them in their own kind of how they were raised, and they're a little more conservative. They were not as touchy-feely, and that comes full circle back to the why you probably, if they were alive today, couldn't talk to them about this kind of like boy issues or girl issues or whatever it is. But here's the thing, they want to say that they have learned so much, and that one of their regrets, and they try not to regret because they are now in a light, they're now light workers. They're now in a world of peace and harmony. They are at peace with everything. They are in this love vibration. But if they were to regret something, it's that they didn't give you enough of that. That ooh, fuck, I'm gonna cry. That they didn't show you how lovable you are, and it's not because they didn't think that. They obviously thought the world of you. They obviously cared and loved you so much, but they regret, if they were to regret anything, they regret that maybe they didn't show you enough, because they're watching over you now and they're realizing that you don't think that you're lovable. And I'm so sorry. And you are. You know, that's what they really want to tell you, that you can open up your heart to love. So some of you guys are in a situationship where you're dating someone and they want to commit to you, and I've probably picked up on you in this energy and other readings that this person wants to commit to you, and you're a little guarded and you're not really sure if you trust them, or you've been through some really difficult relationships. Maybe even you've grown from some of the relationships that you have been in that were very toxic because you didn't understand how lovable you were. So I'm crying. All right, I'm going to pull some of these channeled messages, and then I'm going to pull some tarot. Oh, Oh my God. All right, so yes, they, who knew that I'd be so emotional? They're sorry, you know, if they could change one thing, is that they would hug you a bit more, they'd kiss you a bit more, they would show you that you don't have to go through life guarded, you know, maybe because of their upbringing, depending on their age. You know, for example, my grandma was very, very cold, but she grew up during, you know, the Vietnam War, and then before then, and the other wars, and she just kind of had a difficult upbringing. She didn't know that that's what it was supposed to be. Hi, babies. So she's sorry. You know, this energy is sorry. They could be an air sign. They could have been an air sign. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And if you want to talk to this energy, you can. She's very open to communication with you. So maybe on this full moon, an altar offering in relation to them would be such a beautiful thing. So let me pull from your tarot. I see people wanting to offer you more. I see people wanting to give to you and add to your cup, and I see that you are closed off. I see that when someone does give you this love, you don't know how to receive it. You almost feel like you have to self-sabotage, and it leaves you confused. I know that you see me in your dreams sometimes. I know that you can feel my presence. And I want you to know that I am watching over you and protecting your heart. So if someone comes into your life, it is not for some trickery. It is not like the past. And if you have questions about someone or something, you can talk to me. You can come talk to me directly. You are meant to have the love that you desire, that you dream of, and I know that you dream of it. I know that you want this. I know that you want kids, and I wish I was here to see all of this happen, but I am at the same time watching it happen or not happen because for some reason you are not feeling deserving of it. But there is someone for you, there's someone for everyone. And I have watched you grow so much. And if anyone deserves someone, it's you. You deserve this more than ever before. You have worked so hard on yourself. I want you to open up your heart to receiving. I want you to open up your heart to love. I want you to understand that I'm only a call away. You want to talk to me, please talk to me. Use your own tarot cards to talk to me. I see how committed you are to yourself, and I want you to know that this tough cycle that you found yourself in is ending. You can expect this powerful change. You can expect this relationship. It is safe for you to love. This person is going to love you. They're going to take care of you. They're going to put your heart in a very high regard. They're going to bring balance to the situation. And this is something that you've manifested. These are the answers to your prayers, and they're coming in, and you will be happy, and you will be stable, and you will feel comfortable and safe, and you will have everything that you've ever wanted. And this person, let me tell you, I fancy this person. I feel like they are a good person. There's someone that is going to hold your heart in a high regard and treat you as the empress you are, because that is what you deserve. And if you allow this situation to progress, you will come home. You will come home to kids and to the house and to the person that you have desired. And you will feel so good about yourself. So please, please come home to this. Please go down this new beginning, because this is your destined path and you were meant to have it. All right, you guys, group number 1, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope that resonated. As I've mentioned before, I will not be doing private readings starting this new year, so if you want to book with me, now is the time to do so. I love you so much. All that information is in the description box below, and I will see you all at your next reading. Hi, group number 2, if you chose this beautiful crystal, I forgot what it's called, but it's sparkly. This is for you. So these are channel messages from your past loved one. We're going to do things a little differently. I'm going to pull tarot freehand. I don't have any tarot cards in this pile, but I'm going to start with your oracle. So let's get into it. To start, we have a time to give rather than take. You are good enough. Lots of Virgo energy here. You might be a Virgo. Ruby, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside out. We have strength. So these are some of my oldest cards. I apologize if they're kind of dirty and like this has candle wax on it. Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. And ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You're ready for this. Okay. So unlike pile number 1, for pile number 2, this is a mixture of masculine and feminine energies. You know, it would be very easy for me to say this is all feminine energy because we have this Virgo, energy here, but I do feel like a lot of you watching are the Virgos. You guys are way too hard on yourself, and this energy, okay, all right, coming through. For some of you, this is a father that has passed away. For others of you, this is your angels, and you do have angels as spirit guides. Some of you also have spirit guides that live in the stars, that live in the cosmos, and you are a star seed that you chose to incarnate here on Earth, and you are forgetting your soul mission, or you haven't quite aligned with it because you are so distracted by this human experience. The human experience is making you feel unworthy, unlovable, not beautiful, not good enough. And this force, these energies coming through, they don't want to see that anymore. They're sick of that. Not that they're mad at you, but they're just mad at the fact that you feel this way because you are so beautiful and you are so enough in their eyes. It's interesting, the duality here, because for some of you, and please comment down below if this resonates, there is a father figure here, and he's like not necessarily in the touchy-feely feminine energy that I'm also picking up on, but he just loves you. Like I'm hearing baby girl, like you are their baby girl. Like, how dare anyone make you feel like you aren't beautiful, that you aren't good enough, that you aren't lovable. For some of you, some of this is coming from a work situation, a career situation, and you're not feeling good enough. For others of you, I think that you guys are comparing yourself to others. Now, we don't talk enough about this, I feel like. We don't really talk about how toxic social media is. Like, we kind of laugh about it and write it off. But when you're exposed to something like, how many hours in a day are we on Instagram? An hour, 2 hour total, 3 hours, maybe more a day, every day, all month long, all year long. When you're exposed to, like, I'm sorry, excuse my language, if you're exposed to fucking bitches with fucking implants and bullshit every 5 seconds, at some point, no matter how strong you are, you're gonna compare yourself. You're gonna be like, whoa, why is my skin not that clear? Why are my boobs not that perky? Why is my waist not that small? Why is my hair not that long? It's just fucking ridiculous, you know? And I feel like we don't talk enough about that as a society. So I'm channeling a very protective father mode where he's like, doesn't like that situation and feels very bad that you become victim to comparison. Now, for the others of you, I am picking up on feminine energy, but this is more angel energy. So a lot of you guys do have angels around you. You might see 444, 222, 111, or any of the numbers. Those are angel numbers, but those ones in particular. And they feel like maybe in regards to your work environment or your career choice or whatever it is, that you don't feel like good enough and you don't feel strong enough, strong enough. And they really want you to know that you do have that strength within you. Some of you guys are going through an awakening or some sort of dark night of the soul where things are just really, really difficult right now. And it's because you are ascending to a higher level of consciousness. So understand that you guys are very, very special. You know, this isn't just a regular past loved one type of channeled reading. This is like you are a chosen one type of reading, and the beings that put you here, that is your soul family, they really think that you are so much greater than what you are defining yourself as. Like, you already are beautiful and authentic. That's why you are the way you are. Like, there's no need to worry about the surface bullshit. No need to worry about Instagram or how you look or your skin, because there is more to you than just that. Your heart is made of gold. Your spirit, your soul, you're here to do something that is going to change the world. You are going to help people on this journey. Am I going to cry in every single pile? I swear. And you guys can reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Some of you guys got out of a really toxic relationship. I'm hearing friendship for some of you. You were hurt by someone and they just went really low and were really nasty towards you. And you guys really took it to heart. And, you know, it's not like a bad thing that you took it to heart. You guys could be empaths. You could be very, very sensitive in general. And what they want you to know is that this is all just sort of a test. You know, you are so much stronger than that. And there's so much more headed towards you. So pick your head up, baby girl. Put your chin up, because you are being divinely guided. Meditate, please. Don't just think about meditating or talk about meditating. Actually try to meditate so that you can get these spiritual downloads, these messages, because your angels, your guides really are here and they really do want to point you in the right direction. Wow, for some of you specifically, Archangel Matrion is coming out. Wow, gorgeous. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to pull from the tarot and channel. You're not speaking to us. You're not speaking to us directly, and we want you to speak to us directly. We want you to be in hermit mode. We want you to go inward and talk to us, to silence your mind, to meditate, to ground yourself, so that you can really, really understand that you are headed down a new beginning. You can expect a powerful change. You are made of love. You are meant to love. You are perfect and complete and incredible as it is. You don't need anyone to prove that to you other than your own self. And I feel that you are going to come to a completion of a cycle. Something that was stressing you out is going to end. You are going to be moving on to a better situation where you feel emotionally fulfilled. You can accept this love and receive this love, because I do see love coming in for you. And this person they are going to hold you in a high regard. They are going to love you and wine and dine you and treat you well. And you're finally going to reinforce your faith that you deserve this. Please continue to talk to us. Please continue to watch tarot cards and take these divinely guided messages, the answers to your prayers, the manifestations. We are trying to create balance and harmony within your life. We want you to have this commitment. But in order to have this, or even receive it, or even accept it, you have to accept yourself. You have to love yourself. We don't want to just send you someone to fill in a void or a gap. We want someone to add to your cup, add to you, to collaborate with you, to help you in your projects, to inspire you, to make you happy, to make you feel safe. This person will protect you. They will understand you. And there will be many reasons to celebrate coming up. And there will be many more friends than the ones you've had in the past. All right, group number 2. Those were your channeled messages. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me here on this reading. So as you guys have heard, I am no longer doing private readings starting this new year. So if you want to book, you can. All that information is in the description box below. I love you and appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you all at your next reading. Hi, group number 3. If you chose this black obsidian, this is for you. So we're going to do things a little differently. I'm going to start with your oracle cards, and then I'm going to channel with tarot. So this is messages, channeled messages from your past loved ones. To start, we have Believe in the Impossible Blue Moon. So this is a really gorgeous card because we do have this blue moon coming up on Halloween, which is tomorrow. So, woo! We have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone, North Node. Control Issues, Yellow Jasper. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. We have Spiritual Protection, Sharite. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And we have Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. I don't know if I've ever seen Dolomite crystal. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. We have Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with this life in the present moment. And Guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. Wow. All right. All right. So there is a bit of a split. Now, some of you lost somebody to a heart attack or something to do with their heart. I'm hearing heart valve. I don't know what that means. I'm not a medical professional here, but I'm feeling it in my chest. It could also be the lungs. I'm getting quite a mixture. I'm getting more masculine energy than feminine energy. I'm hearing uncle for some of you. I'm hearing brother. I'm hearing mother. Okay. And for some of you, you have a spirit guide that is sort of a warrior. They could have come from an indigenous culture. They could be Native American, Native Hawaiian, Native Asian. And it's interesting to define it that way because it's like, well, they don't live on Earth, so they're not like an Earthling. But I think at one point in time they did, at the same time you did, and then you guys reincarnated into separate sort of worlds, and now they watch over you. It's that kind of thing. It's very interesting. This person, this has some tough love. They have some tough love. They know that I'm hearing a lot of different messages. I'm hearing you get it from me. So that might resonate for some of you. Like, you guys are control freaks. You get it from me. That's what I'm hearing. And they want you to know that now that wherever they are, they have learned something. They have learned to let go, to surrender. And now they really want you to trust in them. You know, if you're going to trust anyone, you don't have to trust an imaginary person. If you're going to trust in anyone, trust in the person that you loved, that passed away, that is now protecting you and watching over you. They're telling you up front that you need to let go of the control issues because they are protecting you. To stay strong in your faith when you feel like you're not being protected, when you feel like you don't know how to believe. There is something that is going to happen for you guys that is going to blow your mind. And it involves a 2-part process. The first is that you need to let go of control issues. So that means letting go of the outcome. So some of you are praying or manifesting, or this could be a quite literal situation where you want to like do X, Y, and Z. You have to let it go. Don't have such a tight grip on things. Let it go and give it to God, give it to your spirit guides, give it to your past loved ones. Stay strong in your faith. Now, what you have to do next is stay strong in your faith. And when you stay strong in your faith, you are more prompted to step out of your comfort zone. Why? Because you have to trust that if you are going to leap, that they will catch you. That if you leap off this cliff, you're not going to fall and die, that you will be caught. If you are being divinely guided to leap off a cliff, and it's from your angels, spirit guides, and past loved ones, you have to trust that you are going to fly, that you are not going to fall and hit your head and die. You are going to fly. So you need to step out of your comfort zone in order to receive a miracle, a blessing that is coming for you. And it will come for you extremely soon, group number 3. This person has some very tough love. They're very aggressive, but in a really cool way. I almost feel like this person was a speaker, a preacher, I'm hearing. For some of you, they tried to give you these lessons while they were here, and you were too young to receive them, or they were annoying you, or something like that, but they're still trying to come through with them lessons. So definitely listen up. They are guiding you, and they kind of see all. I feel like we don't see all. We see a tiny little perspective, and so we try and make decisions based off that tiny narrow perspective. And when we are being guided by these beings, they see the full picture. So trust that they know what they're talking about. If they're saying they got a miracle waiting for you, that you have to let go of your expectations about certain things, then I would let go of them expectations, because that miracle is going to be beautiful. So surrender, take their guidance, okay? Wow. Wow. Yes. Divinely guided. You're divinely guided. You are divinely guided. Divinely guided, group number 3. You are protected. And you know how fucking beautiful that is? You can now go through life being bold, being courageous, taking opportunity, knowing that you're fucking protected. For example, when I first, and this is like a very arrogant example, but don't try this at home. When I first discovered that I was protected and that I was kind of like invincible, I just went about doing shit how I wanted to do. If I wanted to cuss a bitch out, I'd cuss a bitch out. She wanted to fight me, I'll fight her. But she ain't gonna win, because, you know, I'm not gonna lose. That's a very arrogant example, but I'm just saying, you guys can make a lot bigger and bolder decisions once you understand that. Dark night of the soul. Some of you guys are going through dark night of the soul. You've been through dark night of the soul, and that's why you have control issues. You know, it's hard for you to trust. It's hard for you to keep the faith. It's hard for you to understand that people can follow direction, that you don't have to do everything. I'm hearing for some of you that this loss was really big by this person. Some of you guys had brothers and sisters that you had to raise, or that you had to be the oldest one to help out around the house. You had to grow up very quickly. There's some shadow work that you guys need to do in order to release this, in order to forgive yourself for being imperfect, for not being, you know, everything. So let me pull from the tarot now. If you allow me to guide you, I will guide you to the light. I know that you've been in the darkness, and I know that you deserve the light. Can you please hold on for me? Can you please summon that strength for me? You deserve this. You deserve everything. You are on the right path. I know it may not feel like it at times, but you are on the right path. What's meant for you will come for you. Understand that you are lovable, that you can have stability, that you are also beautiful and sexy, and that you are the star, that you will take these experiences that you've had in the past and you will help others with it in the future. That this was all for a reason. The reason being that you needed to help other people work through their darkness so that they could go into the light. I'm sorry if you felt abandoned. I'm sorry if you were hurt by this loss. I know it left you confused. I know it left you lost. I know you didn't know how to communicate, how to open up to people, and you would run away from them. You would end things before they begun, but this is different. I want you to rebuild this foundation. Trust the dreams that you've been having. Trust the love that you are going to be receiving. And also, this passion of yours, pursue it. Go for it. Do it. I will help you. The money will follow. Don't worry about the finances. I see you working from a place of creativity. I see that you're also guarded. And I need you to let go of that. I need you to open your arms to receive energetically so that you can have all these different opportunities come for you. And I see that someone wants to come in and they want to love you, and there is going to be this victory, and this is the answer to your prayers, and you're going to be happy, and they're going to commit to you, and this is going to be fair, and the wheel is going to turn over, and you are going to live a better life than you have been living. And I know it's been so difficult, but you deserve it. You deserve to come to this completion. So if I tell you to jump off this cliff, you need to understand that you are going to fly. Just wait and see. All right, group number 3. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me here. Wow, I really hope that resonated. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can. I am no longer doing them starting the new year, so if you want to, I would get on it now. All that information is in the description box below. In the meantime, I love you, and I'll see you all at your next reading.